So, if you had to have like a Sarah Palin off with Tina Fey, who do you think would win?
Tina Fey, she's so good at it.
I don't know, you're pretty good at it too.
She does it so well. She does it. It's creepy. Like, she does it so well. She nails it.
Yeah, she's got the accent down.
She nails it. And she's got the mannerisms down, you know?
Yeah. I guess all those years on Saturday Night Live, you have to really learn how to impersonate people.
And Alec Baldwin works out at my gym. So when I was reading my script for 30 Rock, you know, we did this parody and I played Tina Fey, which she also spoke about. I was reading my script on the bike right next to Alec Baldwin. I was like, this is so awesome. He has no idea. I'm reading this script right now, you know? And so I talked to him about it after the fact.
Okay, I was going to say you had to have said something to him.
I did, but I waited till we shot it.
Wow. I don't know. If I was working out next to Alec Baldwin, I might get a little starstruck. It might be a little awkward.
You know who I get starstruck by at my gym? The Rock.
Ooh, he's so hot.
Beautiful in real life. He's just dreamy and he's so pleasant. He's just like a super nice man. Like, I can't even talk to him because I just want to watch him.
We love you, Dwayne Johnson. I think he goes by Dwayne Johnson now.
Yes.
Yeah, not The Rock anymore. Right. Anyway, well, we are right down the street from 30 Rock, since rock seems to be an upcoming theme. But what I was thinking is, let's say that, you know, something happened where you and Sarah Palin were actually in the same room, right? I don't know if she ever actually acknowledged any of the films that were made about her.
She did acknowledge them because there were quite a few people that asked her. TMZ asked her. So she did acknowledge them, yes.
Okay, so she knows they're out there. I can't imagine she's a huge fan of them. If you guys, you know, got into a situation and let's say there was a cage match suggested, do you think you could kick her ass?
Oh, I do. I do. Don't you?
I think so. You work out all the time, right? But you don't shoot wolves from helicopters, though. I mean,
well, we're not going to have weapons in this cage. True.
Okay. So I think the badassery is right here, friends. Tea Party, watch out.
Going down.
So another thing I wanted to talk about is that, you know, you came back to the industry a few years ago, and it was like you were the right person at the right place at the right time, and everything has gone huge for you since then. So, you know, what are you working on now? What's happening these days?
Well, right now I'm in New York to host a party tonight. It's a launch of pumpsmag.com. So I'm here for their launch party, and it's a new project of mine as well. Very good friends of mine own this magazine, and I like to watch them grow, just like I'd like to watch you guys grow. I just did a fantastic interview with DJ Who Kid, which you can see on This Is 50 and also Planet Radio TV. I'm doing a lot more music videos, and I just had a video on hiphopworld.com. I just shot a video for Bugsy. It's called My Swag, and it's a great song and it's a great video. And I just shot a video for Muggs, who's a Montreal rapper, and it's called Lonely Girl, and it was me and Phoenix Marie. So I'm really working on a lot of music videos because I'd like to move into that world a little bit more. And I have my own serious radio show. It's on Tuesday nights. It's called Lisa Ann's Stripper Town, and I take stripper stories and I tell ridiculous stories of things that happen to me on the road. And then I have my friends come in who also dance. Mary Carey was one of my guests. Jenna Hayes was one of my guests. I call in, I help my friends promote their bookings. So I do all that. My site, which is thelisaann.com, and then of course my Twitter, The Real Lisa Ann, and you know I love to tweet. So that's kind of, I'm just, you know, really exploring all options, having a really good time with radio, with interviews, with just getting out there more and more.
Yeah. Wow, you're incredibly busy. So you probably talk about these on the air, but do you have any good stripper stories that you can share with us?
It's always the story about the drunk guy that does something stupid, like tries to steal your money on the stage and then retip you with it. You know, it's always those stories, you know? And you're just like, really?
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, you mentioned something earlier, and we can edit this out if it's not okay to say, but something about Team Boss Bitch?
Oh, yes. Me and Nikki Benz will be the new dynamic duo, and our duo name is Team Boss Bitch. And we're going to fuck this world up. I will say that. Water break. I'm back.
Oh, she's back. That was really quick. So Team Boss Bitch is going to get going. So this is kind of an out there question, opening it up a little bit. But, you know, you really came back at a time when the MILF thing was huge. And the MILF thing is continuing to be huge. And that's working out really well for you. Do you think this is going to keep going?
I do. I think that because the business has become so much more mainstream, I think that people are more comfortable watching a woman who is a little older and they feel she knows what she's doing. She's into it. She's in the moment. She's there for real. Some of my own friends that have gotten older, they're like, yo, I just can't watch an 18-year-old girl anymore. Like either they have kids or they just like, she looks scared or, whatever. So I think that the comfort level of what we bring to the table is different. As a woman, you do become more sexually aware as you're older. So, you get that comfort and next thing you know, you're really enjoying your scenes. So I think the product ends up being better.
Yeah, I can see that. And one thing that I heard from Nina Hartley was that, as an older woman, she can't work with the younger male talent anymore. Like it doesn't do anything for her. Do you find that to be true?
No. But we have a little age difference. I love the young guys. I mean, I like older guys too, but I'm always picking up on 18, 19-year-old guys. Always, always, always.
So do you like showing them a thing or two, or do you find that they actually know what they're doing?
They've watched our style of porn, so they get it. Like, and guys that know who I am have watched, like, I call it watching tape like athletes do, because when we go to have sex, it's like we've been having sex for 10 years. So they know what I like, what I don't like, and they get it right away.
So, I mean, do you don't find that you're intimidating to younger men?
No, because I can normally tell right off the bat if somebody can handle it or not. I don't push the issue, but normally, young kids know I like them, so they'll give me the eye, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
That works out. I don't know. I think that it could be. I mean, do you like to take control in the bedroom?
No, I don't.
So you like the young guys to know what they're doing and take control?
I mean, it all depends who I'm with, but I'm really more sexually submissive than people realize.
That's interesting because you come across incredibly as a woman who you're really put together. You know what you want. You show up on time. You are super professional. I mean, is that something that you portray in your personal life and your professional life?
I'm myself in this business. This is me all the time. So the most dominant people in the world are actually the most sexually submissive. The politicians who are like paying to go into some weird brothel and get peed on. Like, that's real, okay? That shit is the truth, okay? So I'm really the same way, and I'll be dominant with some guys for fun because that's the role that they like me to play. But I just did something amazing for Elegant Angel. I don't know if you know the director, Mason. She's fantastic. Mason, I love you. And Mason and I have been sitting together and talking, and she's been helping me explore things I've never done. I'm probably only going to shoot for about another year and move on to other ventures. And so I said to her, I fantasize about things, and these are things that, like, when I'm rubbing one out on my own, these are the things that I think about. When I have guys who are good talkers in bed, these are the things I'll talk to them about. But they are actually things that I'm able to successfully organize in my personal life. Right, yeah. Try, but it doesn't always work out. I'm always trying to get like guys that are friends, 4 or 5 guys that are friends to have sex with me at the same time. This always happens. I'm always like at a bar and I walk up to a group of guys. I'm like, have you guys ever had sex with the same girl at the same time? And they're usually like, yo, man, we've been friends since like school. Like, I might be awkward. And then some guys like, yeah, we're down. And then sometimes we get so close, but 2 of them drink too much and they fall apart. So we just organized a gangbang, and I shot it on Wednesday before I flew here. And it was 7 guys. And I sat down with the guys on camera before the scene. And I had picked all 7 guys, 5 that I had worked with, 2 that I'd been dying to work with and never got a chance to. And I sat down with them and I said, listen, this is not really a scene for me. This is fantasy that I've been wanting to live out my whole life, and I don't know if it's going to actually happen. So I'm lucky enough to be in a business where I could call a director and say, can you hook this up? And I said, I really want to be tough this scene. I don't want to wuss out. I will wuss out. I'll tap out. Guys are so nice to me in the business. Guys that kill other girls, like that girls go like, I can never work with him again. He hurt me so much. They're never like that with me. There's a whole different respect. So I made the rule that the safe word would be blueberry pancakes. So I said, if I say blueberry pancakes, then we got to call a break. But other than that, let's just roll with it. And I did 7 guys, 4 white, 4 black, interracial, DP. Was beautiful.
Wow. So that's obviously a fantasy you've had for a long time. So was it as good as you wanted it to be?
Unbelievable. Yeah. It was unbelievable.
I had a conversation with a few people about this the other day, saying, what is in it for women who do gangbangs? And my theory was that there's got to be some sort of like white space that you get to in your head, like a runner's high or something. There's just so much stimulation. Is that?
Totally. And it's everyone fantasizes about different things, you know. Some girls just fantasize about George Clooney. You know what I mean? I fantasize about the entire basketball team of UConn, you know, at the same time. So I've always liked things in numbers. So it's just, for me, it's like just decadence, to the point of just being so decadent.
Yeah. How long did it take?
We shot for about 2 hours.
That's not so bad.
No.
That seems doable. You didn't get exhausted in the meantime.
No, and you know what? Elegant Angel's amazing because they're a very incredible company and they use screen grabs. So we don't have to stop for stills. So being able to use a camera that does screen grabs in a situation where I'm doing DP and anal with, you know, anal is tough with multiple sizes because, you know, you don't get to get comfortable with somebody. With anal, it's easier if you're just comfortable with one size. So not having to stop for pictures, that I don't think I could have done it for another company.
Yeah. Well, and you just started doing anal pretty recently, and so it seems like you're enjoying it. It was worth it.
I waited because I really wasn't experiencing it much in my personal life, and I wanted to find that space where I understood it and I liked it before I shot it. So I like it a lot. It definitely has a place and time. Like there's times you just want it, there's times you don't, and it's not something that can be forced to. You have to know your body and you have to be comfortable.
Well, it sounds like you've gotten there with it.
For sure.
Awesome. Well, I mean, that's about as much as I had in my head that I wanted to ask you. Do you have anything, like any big events coming up that you want us to try to send people to?
Well, definitely make sure you get Gang Banged by Elegant Angel. It's going to be coming out on April 26th. We have another Palin movie coming out. My last Palin movie that was shot a couple months ago will also be out in April. Keep looking for new updates on my site of things that I'm doing, little interviews. I'll take this interview and put it on my site as well. And just thank you for loving me and wanting more of my product. I love my fans, and I couldn't be here without them.
Well, and we're so glad that you're here. Thank you so much. This has been great.
Thank you.
Pillow Talk with Lisa Ann.